Good day everyone, welcome to another video done by the Prime Avenger. Today I will be showing you third progress check on my Halo armour. It was self-designed at first, but now because I'm now doing this Halo, I have redesigned the whole bodysuit itself to match up for more Halo. So basically I've done the torso so far, done the belt, I've also done the arms at the moment. And it's not fully completed, please bear in mind, because I have got lots of glue still showing on lots of my armour, so I'm going to have to cover that up. These two are not done yet either, but I do plan on adding a bit of extra pieces to the top bit of the upper arm armour, and I might actually add my emblem, which you see at the start of my YouTube videos. So, some of you are going to be wondering, how do I actually achieve some of the marks I've got on the upper arms of my armour? Basically, it's deodorant, and I know it's a really weird method, but I just thought one day, you know what, I'm just going to see what happens, because if you spray with some clothing sometimes, yeah, I know it's a bit weird, people don't actually do it purposely, but I did it by accident at one point, and some of the marks appeared, and I thought, alright, I'm going to try this on some of the weapons. So basically, if you spray it up close, you can actually get some pretty good marks on it that actually look like battle damage. So next I'm going to show you the lower leg bits that I've completed so far. Here they are. I've also done the feet, but just for the purposes of this video, I have only taped the pieces on, as you can see there. So they're not done yet, obviously. The belt, I will be adding like actual utility pieces too. Such as, I don't know, like pouches and stuff, because I'm also going to be taking this paintballing, and so for the actual paintballing bit, some of you are going to be wondering, well, is this armour actually going to survive? If you haven't seen my paintballing video where I used my first set of armour, then go and check it out, because some of that was actually the same material and method that I used to create the whole of this armour, and that actually survived, so I've got pretty high hopes for that. And just another pointer, for these bits, the red paint is a bit clumsy, but I was only putting the stripes on just to see how it would look, and then if I'm actually happy with it, I'll actually go on and do the full final paint job of that. And another part, these pieces here, you can still see that the bit there. You can actually see that the clips are still showing. I think it looks good, but I'm also planning to add maybe two. I know it's not for like, Halo Spartans. They're not going to have combat knives, but I just thought, just for the armor to look cool, I'm going to add two combat knives here, so that when I take it to con, it will look pretty sweet. And I might add some extra stuff here. I don't know what I'm going to add yet. For this bit, I plan to add a tactical pad. I know, again, this is for like Halo Reach Spartans, that's what they wear, but just to make it look cool, I'll have like a tactical pad, but I also like adapt it so I can put my phone in, so it'll actually look much better than it usually does. And for paintball gloves, these are actually paintball gloves that I bought, some of you will recognise them anyway. I'll probably add some pads to these parts here, because on their own you can't really tell that they're Halo, so I'll have to add some pads for those. So onto the feet. Some of you are going to be wondering, how did I actually do it? Well, basically I just shaped the cardboard around my feet. These are tennis trainers. I don't actually recommend these, because they have a little shaped bit at the end, which makes it harder for a flat Halo piece to be put at the end. So maybe use boots, set something different. And another question you've probably got is, am I going to use these trainers in paintball? Because they're not very practical. Yes, they look good, I can walk in them, but they're not very practical for running them, and I'm going to be diving about, that kind of thing, in paintball. So what I'm going to use is these. I don't have to use these trainers particularly, but just for the purpose of this video, I've used these trainers, and what I've got is these are snow grips, which have got little bits at the bottom, so that it stops you from slipping. And that will just help me just for a bit of grip when I'm diving about during paintballing. And they're really easy to get off, they're only like little strap things. So you can really take them off really easily. See, they just slip off at the end, like that. You know, easy to put on, easy to take off, that kind of thing. So So of course the other piece I haven't shown you yet is the back piece, so here it is. So of course, like if you're making a Halo Spartan, you've got to remember these little back pieces. They're very iconic bits on the top bit of the Spartan armour. And yeah. The final thing I will talk about is that the final bits of this I'm going to add to via a paint job of mud, which actually it's not going to be mud obviously, sorry. It's going to be paint, so it's in a mud cut to make it look actually more legit. I'm also going to be obviously adding battle damage. If you haven't seen a video for that, be sure to check that out as well. And the other thing I'm going to be adding is a bit of black acrylic water, which obviously is going to be water and black acrylic. I'll be adding to some of the bits of armour just to make it stand out a bit more in the fact that it's been out and damaged in battle, and it will look a bit more legit as well. So that's the other bits I'm going to be adding to the armour, so it's going to look much better when I've actually finished it. May add more Mark 5 deodorant. This is only a test bit, so it's a bit, it doesn't look as good until I'm actually going to do some actual proper long length spray paint bits as well. So if you haven't actually checked it out, check out my Facebook page, which is going to be in the description below. I will be uploading a lot of stuff there, a lot of updates. So as you can probably tell, just because from you seeing the lower leg pieces, I've got a lot of red on those, and on these pieces I haven't got any red at all. So little question for you, do you think I should keep going with red on the armour, or should I just keep going with black and white? Which do you think looks better? I'm the Prime Avenger, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and have a good day. Thank you.